I clear my mind of discord. Hi everyone, Antonio Thornton. Day number 56 of 365 Science of Mind, February 25th. Today's lesson is I clear my mind of discord. And the quote I read here for you is from Thomas Merton. And it says, our job is to love others without stopping to inquire whether or not they are worthy. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the text here. It says, how are we going to heal ourselves and others? By first becoming convinced that love is a principle of nature. We have ample evidence, scientifically, logically, and intuitively, that there is no need for anyone in the world today to speak of love as a mere sentimentality. We have to practice the presence of God as love, as friendship, as peace, as joy, if we would know the fullness of the adventure of living. It is a terrible burden to dislike people and to be critical. All it does is cover up a perpetual pain in our own heart. It is a whistling in the dark to keep up our own courage. How much easier is it to love people, to learn to forgive rather than to hold grudges? We should not go to bed at night until we have cleared our mind of every animosity. Love is the greatest healing agent on earth for our body as well as our affairs. And, I'm going to go back to this quote here from Thomas Merton. Our job is to love others without stopping to inquire whether or not they are worthy. But I'm also going to read this second quote that I found that I thought also brings this message home. Love leaves a legacy. How you treat other people, not your wealth or accomplishments, is the most enduring impact you could leave on earth. And that's really what this is talking about, is how are we treating our neighbors? How are we treating our co-workers, our spouse, our children? How are we treating others? Because as we've said before, there's nothing we can do to anyone else that we don't also do unto ourselves. Nothing. No thing. Not one single thing can we do without also doing that thing to ourselves. Now, you might be thinking, well, if I stole something, someone's going to steal something from me. Or if I made someone feel bad, someone's going to make me feel bad. Or if I do blank, someone's going to do blank. No, it's not really a one-to-one ratio in that manner, where, however, that can be the case. That very well can be the case. But does it mean that if you cut someone off in traffic, then someone else is going to cut you off in traffic? No, what it means is that you putting out the energy, the disregard for other people and their lives, even yourself, the sense of importance and the ego that goes along with those types of things, that is what you're putting out. And how that shows up comes back to you in a lot of different ways. That's not really about cutting people off or someone cutting you off. Why is it that you just couldn't let the person go? Why is it that you had to, do whatever the thing is, the thing that that you stole, you took from someone? Why did you feel you had to take it? Well, you stole because you believed in some form of lack, right? You believe in some form of lack, that I don't have enough, they have, and I need, so I'm going to go and get their thing and take it from me. That's a belief in lack. So in that act, you're also drawing it back into yourself, which is more lack. Here's the cool thing. When you give love, guess what you get back? More love. What a beautiful concept. What a beautiful concept. that love just multiplies itself, because as you're giving it out, it's coming back to you, because that's your belief. That's what you're putting into the universe. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, right? It just shifts form. So as you're putting it out there, it's coming right back to you. Maybe not in the exact same way that you're putting it out, and maybe not from the person that you're giving it to, but in the greater scheme of the universal, this universal plane that we live in, this existence, that absolutely does come back to you in multiple ways. So here's a great exercise for you to take on as your practical application for today. At the end of the day, release all animosities, release all grudges, anything that someone may have done that you felt may have hurt you or slighted you, or any capacity. Make it an actual effort to let those things go. You know, maybe consider writing it down, balling it up and throwing it away and going to bed. You know, one of the things I've always done is I tell my children this: no matter what happens throughout the day, no matter, you know, if you've done something that may have gotten you in trouble or something that day of that nature, Dad had to get on you about something, we never go to sleep without telling each other we love each other. Never. And that is a great practice for all of us. You know, if you're in a relationship with someone, never go to sleep without telling that person you love them. And if you're not in a relationship with someone, never go to sleep without telling yourself that you love you. All right, we're going to go ahead and shift into our meditation and affirmation for today. And we're going to take a deep breath before, just to clear our minds, let go of the thoughts of the day, and just be completely present to this affirmation as I say it in the first person for myself. You're welcome to take it on and receive whatever is there for you as well. So we are going to take a deep breath in and hold it for just one moment and let it out. To be a friend is the greatest privilege I can experience. Therefore, I extend loving friendship to all I meet. I identify myself with the givingness of God's own nature, knowing that I am in league with the highest force in life. In other words, namaste. And so it is. As always, another great lesson, guys, and I appreciate you for being a part of this journey. I hope you do receive me as being your friend and receiving the love that these lessons are pouring into you. And ask that you be a friend as well by sharing this with friends. What do we say about love? Giving love, you can only get love back. And if you see this as love and you receive this as love, again, I encourage you to share the love, spread the love with those who you care about by liking, by commenting, by sharing, and by also subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's lesson. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for another episode of 365 Science of Mind. Take care.